Hello folks, Rachel is here with me as well. We were just driving around, we were trying to find new places and stuff like that. Now this isn't a place, but people from outside Ireland, you'll be intrigued by some of the things that you'll see around the country here. Way back in 2007 or 2010 there was a recession. Before that there was a big boom in the housing market, and contractors were building houses and stuff like that. This is the scar that was left by the recession, where some of these companies went bankrupt and houses were left. So we're going to turn the camera around and show you this road. Bar this first house, everything else down there is completely empty. And we have another site over here that is houses that have been half built and never finished, you know. These are houses that were built about 10 years ago, and when you see some of the building materials are still inside, they still haven't been finished. You know, that would have been around 2010. I'm not quite sure about that one. That one has blinds on it. I don't know, but each one of these houses are just unfinished. But I will show you the quality of some of the workmanship that went into some of these houses, how bad it was. Before all of a sudden the economy went, there was a boom time, and contractors couldn't get houses up quick enough. The consequences of that is very, very bad workmanship. I'll show you around the corner of this. Rachel thought that these were old houses, but they're not. They're brand new. You can see the cracks. Who wants to buy a house like that, you know?
Yeah.
You can be rest assured that the concrete has split in them walls. As well as that, what they tended to do was put the plaster on as quick as possible and then just paint it.
Oh, paint it over?
Paint it over straight away, and the paint would end up peeling off and stuff. But look at the... And next door you've got trees growing in right up against the doors and stuff. That's been sitting a long time, like.
Yeah.
You know?
On the post in there.
A massive waste of money. And
It really is.
but you can see trees growing out of the street and everything. You know? There's a tree growing in the middle of the street. But that is that. And you have loads of these all over the country. There's some places where I actually drove through a couple of years ago, and there was a couple of shops in this village or whatever, and contractors came in and built massive houses around it, loads and loads of them. They went bust. And what happened there was, because the houses and everything were lying and there was trees growing up to the front of them, and it actually had a bad effect on the town. And actually that shop actually closed, and I drove through that village and there's nothing there anymore. You know, where there was a little bit of a village, there was a bit of a community, and all these new houses that came in and then were never finished, and it's just a complete ghost town. But this is just a small glimpse of what happened. And loads of us crying out for houses, but I don't think I'd want that one at the end. I don't know if I'd want any of them, to be honest with you. When you see workmanship like that, you know.
We could all be like that.
Yeah. On another note, we got a change of wheels. So now the four wheels are the same, and painted my calipers and stuff, and got it all polished up and everything, and it's all ready for the Donegal International Rally in the 21st, the 22nd, the 23rd of this month. So I'm looking forward to going there and filming some of that stuff. But it's looking pretty well at the moment. It needs a bit of work on suspension and stuff and set up there, but it's looking pretty good. Folks, we are going to go, and we will see you in the next video. We will get out to a location soon. I'm starting to feel a little bit better. I've been sick for the last couple of weeks, and when you're not well, it's not a good thing to do paranormal investigations like. But as you've seen in the last video, we have a Connect camera all set up. People have been asking me how to set up a Connect camera. I will sort out that video for you folks. If it's not up by now, it will be out in the very near future. But we're going to go, folks, and if we see anything else, we will let you know and we will show you. Yeah. We just wanted to show you this. We were quite intrigued, weren't we? Do you know? But it's amazing. People can't afford houses, yet there's hundreds and hundreds and thousands of houses around the country. Some of them half built. Thing is, some of them have been built very, very well. Some of them have not. A lot of contractors, they buy up a bit of land to try to get as much houses into it as possible, get them up as quick as possible, because people were buying them. But, you know, as we've seen there, not very good workmanship there, do you know? So, we'll see you in the next video, folks. Folks, we're not gone yet. We're not gone yet. We're gone at 300 or 400 yards up the flipping road, and there's these two houses together, and this is flipping just crazy. Oh, these are top end houses, like. Look at the trees growing around them. Mother of God. Look at that. There's a lot of money put into these houses, like.
They was.
I don't think we're going to get around them, like. This indicates that it was probably never finished.
Yeah.
The floors are in.
Oh. All locked up.
There's floors in. But there's nothing else. It's just... There's mail. The fireplace isn't in. It's just about finished. The big question is, what happened? People run out of money. I'm going to sneak in here. Oh, there's all this debris going down the chimney. Oh, and you can see the floors are lifting as well. That's mad, isn't it?
Really? Isn't it?
There's a patio was here.
There's barbed wire there.
Right. And there's a house over there.
Yeah.
And it's just the same situation. Like I I'm just rolling the camera here. It's a lovely spot, isn't it? You actually have seen videos in the not too distant past of a couple of houses that I came across that weren't fully finished, but were left abandoned, like. But these are very special vines. Look at all the mail on the flipping look, the mail on the counter, look. All the bills, all the unpaid bills. And somebody did try to break in there, look.
Aye. Barbed wire all around the lock.
Right. Yeah. Somebody tried to break in there, look.
The woods. Doors locked.
I don't think I would enter this property anyway. You know, not with there's mail sitting on the counter like that. We go next door?
Yeah.
Yeah. This one looks a little bit more like somebody is doing something to it. Sort of. That's if the fence doesn't break.
I laughed for probably breaking me.
I'm gonna go down the long way. There's been tractors here. Stuff being dumped over there. Yeah, this one's not fully finished. There's no floors on it. It's crazy, isn't it? People have been dumping rubbish. Or yeah, this one is in. This one's less. It's less finished. But has been, and I bet you anything, the tractor that came around and dumped that rubbish has nothing to do with this house. That's a temporary staircase from an old house, just to get up there. But it's almost finished, like. That's crazy. But there's the other house. This time we are going, I think.
Yeah.
We can't be that lucky the third time. But we'll see you in the next video, folks.
See ya.